I love this soundtrack. It's so good. It's a shame I have to cut it off at some point, because I could just kind of listen to this for... I did listen to this for like 3 hours yesterday. I listened to like one track for 2 hours, and I was like, hey, look, I've just been having this on loop forever. Da, 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 da. Lunar Soft Doofus. What's the next one? Because, like... we're not going to get to my namesake track. But you know what? I like you guys, so I'm just going to skip ahead to it. The track's literally called Dragon. It's mine. It's my music track. Couldn't be anything else. What's up, Gum? What's up, Flame? What's up, Doofus? What's up, anyone else who has not said anything in chat yet? Alright. Go ahead and pause that. So, just in case I go back, yeah, I haven't switched the game capture back from Borderlands. I tell you, it's a lot more work to keep doing, like, switching the source for game capture over and over again, but it is so much easier than having like a billion sources, one for each game. I'm telling you, it's so much better. Just a handy dandy tip for those who stream, because like instead of having like 50 sources, I've only got what, 11, 12? So that works out really well. Anyway, like, because like I thought about when I was setting this up, I was like, maybe I could just try one game capture instead of having, because like sometimes games would capture on like multiple things. Like I had one set up for Borderlands, on my other one, and what had happened was I made one for like Sonic, I think it was like Sonic Racing or something I did with Safi at one point, and it was capturing on the Sonic one and on the Borderlands one that was being hidden by something else, so it was being captured twice, which made it run slower. I was like, what is going on? Alright, let's go ahead and apply. There we go. Alright, so last we left off, Sheena had just started figuring out, hey, this is a game world, I'm not, part of this world, but, we're stuck here, we can't log out, so we gotta clear the ending engage. I didn't mean to click new game. What's up, Trina? So she's like, okay, then we met Lily, who was like, hey, you look like that girl in that portrait. So you must be the queen. So now we're on a quest to go back in and figure out what's wrong with the king. And then we figured out this little thing with Rook that says like, hey, we now have a logistical lore reason for Rook to be absolutely everywhere we need him to be. And it's pretty great. I'm sorry, Opening, as much as I love you, I really should get on the game. Also, I did figure out, apparently the swimsuit DLC is not even out yet. I don't know why they have a store page for the PSN, but it's not out yet. It comes out in, like, June. Oh, that's right. Okay, we're talking about the bugs at this point. See, it's just so nice. Like, anyone who watched the first stream, because I know a bunch of you did, you remember how long these cutscenes were, right? We can just save right in the middle of these. Just like, I need to get up and go like right now, we can just go save and come back. Also, a friend pointed out to me last night, and I didn't think to point this out. If you want to take a look at the character art real quick, you notice like the Antoma buggy parts, they are actually like glitching out. Like, I'll leave that art up there for a second. It's really cool. I didn't think to point that out yesterday. Or not yesterday, Friday. Like, even the bug is glitching out. I'm like, that's such attention to detail. Also, I just noticed Lily has like this little quiver on the left side of her hip that says Hardest Queen on it. I'll have to look at the character art more closely because I missed that. Alright. Let me... Did I bring my water in here? Yes, it is. It's right over here. Why is it in like the worst possible spot? Fear not, friends. I've got like... How big is this bottle? Like... Yeah, I've got like a liter of water right here. Yeah, Sheena has her nail on her brooch thingy. So it's just like... I also... It just kind of didn't ring true to me. Where it's just like... Like the amnesia part rings true, but I don't even remember my own name. Maybe it's this thing that says Sheena on it. I don't know. But... Alright, let me get into character real quick. Hey Lily, can you see this little bug? Don't tell me that you can see it too. Yes, actually I've been able to see it this whole time. I can see it too. Sheena has one that's similar, albeit purple instead of yellow. What a relief. I no longer have to pretend like it doesn't exist. Oh, sorry. It seems that mine is taken to you, Sheena. Hey, come back! This bug, as you call it, had suddenly appeared on my body. First as a weird bump, but over time it developed a mind of its own. For all we know, her name isn't Sheena. No, it's Sheena. Like, Arata has confirmed that her name is in fact Sheena. I assume that is a physical manifestation of the Entoma itself. Oh, could you tell me a bit more about how it began acting on its own accord? It was then that I had been falsely accused and imprisoned for assassinating the Queen. My guards were my only line to the outside world. I was informed that scores of innocent people were mysteriously dying as a result of the Entoma Scourge, and many others disappeared. Oh, I recognize that term. The merchant from earlier mentioned the same thing to me. He said something about people disappearing like smoke. Yes. Personally, I believe those missing were abducted with some kind of dark, evil magic. From what I was told, there are a handful of survivors from the event, but they live in constant fear of the Entoma and the martyrs. No matter how badly I had wanted to understand the plight of those who were affected, there was little I could actually do. Eventually, the kiss of the Entoma took the form of a painful bruise. I had believed that I too would succumb to this deadly curse. Just as I had accepted my fate, this one popped out. When I first met you, Sheena, you can imagine the surprise on my face when I noticed that you were carrying around an Entoma, just like me. I wouldn't call it carrying around so much as it tends to follow me wherever I go. Huh? Are they playing with one another? Well, by the looks of things, it seems like they're sniffing each other out. Maybe they recognize each other as friends. The way one circles around the other looks like they're having fun. How precious. Don't get too attached. At the end of the day, they're still connected to the Entoma. It is important to note the common thread and how the two of these Entoma bugs appeared, which seems to be periods of extreme stress. Find it likely that there might be others who also have Entoma bugs that behave just as these two do. Lily, do you happen to know anyone else who possesses anything like these two? I don't. Ever since my escape, I've been doing my best to keep a low profile, so I haven't had much contact with anyone besides you two. Now that you mention it, Lily, you said that you were locked up in a heavily guarded prison, right? How were you able to escape? Well, the chaos sown by the Entoma Scourge diverted the attention of the kingdom's authorities to other, more pressing matters. Also, it ain't some guy, but you know, whatever. So after enough time had passed, one of the prison guards let me escape out of pity. Once I had gotten out, I took to wandering through a nearby town and saw others who bore the mark of the Entoma on them. Unfortunately, however, they were unable to control the Entoma and were subsequently devoured without a chance to get away. Sheena's Entoma tried to eat her when it first activated too. Which means it has the ability to eat people whole whether or not it breaks off from the host. It's like a carnivorous virus. Murder, how adorable. Lily, thank you so much for sharing that with us. I'm sorry if I'm reminding you of what must have been a difficult, painful memory. It's fine. These are desperate times. Each of us needs all the help we can get. Sharing our stories means being able to join in on the fight. I consider myself quite fortunate to have met the two of you. I'm gonna do every single one of those text boxes. I know. We'll call them buggies. What? Mr. Bear, let's call these things buggies from now on. And Toma isn't cute at all. Bagoo? It's kind of like a baby. Right? Right? Are you okay with that, Mr. Bear? I don't care. But are they worth giving a nickname to? I understand that they're dangerous beings, but if we have to coexist with them anyways, you might as well find them cute. Do as you please. As long as you know they're dangerous, I'm good. Anyways, your naming sense hasn't changed one bit. Thank you. That wasn't a compliment. Alright. Nope, one more scene. Give the adorable murder machines a cute name. True words were never spoken. Mizunaishi, remember Lily's original design? I remember her hair being far more primped and blonde, a style befitting a queen. Oh yeah, huh? I don't remember the details for every single NPC we've made. Lily's current design is cute, but the fact that she's changed so much throws me off. Do you think this has something to do with the bugs? Probably. Maybe the assets for her character model got shifted or something. I should ask Lydia, our character designer. So Lily's an escaped convict and has joined our party. A far cry from her original plotline, huh? Well, obviously, irregularities throughout all of World's Odyssey like you and the Atoma are to be expected by now. Given that the bugs have changed everything, from new monsters to producing clones of Rook, strange NPC behavior seems almost tame. Irregularities. Would you mind not referring to me as some line of code? What I meant was... You wanted to mention how peculiar it is that Rook and Lily are exhibiting changes that are aligned with their original programming, right? Although they are NPCs, you must remember that the Alice engine is powering the core of their decision-making process. This AI is like magic. Somehow they are able to make split-second decisions, thinking and reacting in a way indistinguishable from humans. To some degree, they're as human as you or me. Yeah, judging from how they describe their thought patterns, this AI is scary. Blah. It's already started. I haven't been going for 20 minutes. It's already started. This AI is scarily complex. I must admit, the implications frighten me. Oh boy, more cutscenes! Nah, I like the story in this, so it's fine. What's going on here? We should have been able to reach the throne room through this hallway. The pathway seems to have been sealed off. Let's find another way. Am I in? Or is it loading? Is it just loading? Yeah! Okay. When your buggy is present, there is a 50% chance to trigger a support skill in battle. Additionally, when the amount of field bugs falls below 50%, you can press the left stick button to summon Arata Mizunaishi. Alright. Let's turn those effects down a notch. Alright, there we go. While exploring, press the A button to perform an attack. Use this skill to ambush enemies in battle. If the symbol attack is successful, your party will double in speed and gain status immunity, making it easier for your team to strike first. Failing a symbol attack, however, will leave you at a disadvantage. Alright, here we go. Let's get this thing. Alright. Has the tutorial thing for flash drive appeared already? Hold on. Oh! Oh, this is interesting. So this basically is confirming New Game Plus. A feature that occurs after your first playthrough that allows you to skip scenes you've already viewed. Neato! Alright, so they've not done flash drive yet, which means I won't explain it. In order to get rid of the distortion in World's Odyssey, you need Arata Mizunashi's help. If you ever get stuck in a dungeon, try investigating the real world. Access the menu with Y and press the right trigger to call Arata. Yo, what's up, Weiss? Alright. Alright, is that a event? It's like right there? Or is that... Oh, okay, so we're getting character tips now. There's a lot of things that they have to dump on us real quick. Sheena tips. Sheena excels in close combat. Buggy skill. She has a slight chance to inflict slow to all surrounding enemies. She may also nullify anyone who has been poisoned, as well as increasing the item drop rate at the end of each battle. Furthermore, there are some locations within dungeons that allow you to scale tall platforms and building with their spider webs. Okay. This is just a quick way to go through all of them. Lily tips. Lily excels with ranged attacks and healing spells. Buggy skills. At the end of each turn, she may inflict a small amount of damage to nearby foes. She may also notify the status effect action speed down. Additionally, if you are victorious with Lily in your party, everyone's HP may be replenished. During exploration, if you find doors with vines, she may melt the vines in order to open up the path. Alright, that's it. That's all the things. Alright, so I'm gonna put it up to you guys in chat. Because we'll eventually have to go to the real world anyway, but we can do it right now. Do we want to explore the dungeon? Or do we want to go to the real world and see what's up with that? I'll leave it up to you guys. Search Warp Stone. By activating a Warp Stone, you can teleport to other Warp Stones within the same area. They only activate if you investigate them, so be sure to check each one you find. Real World is word heavy, but it is like the visual novel segment of it. It's also a lot voice acted. But like the real, like, if you remember me mentioning that this game is like a really intense story, the real world is where a lot of that happens. Go ahead and, okay, so shop. If you ring the bell inside of camp, Rook will welcome you into his shop. Aside from purchasing goods, you can also accept quests. Save the world by completing the quest list. Enter the quest menu in order to accept quest automatically. After completing a quest, re-enter the quest menu inside of the shop, press A to obtain your reward.
How might I be of service? Right.
Oh, a quest. Oh, a quest. Oh, a quest.
Oh god, this is gonna get annoying real quick.
A quest. Oh, a quest.
That's gonna get annoying very quickly. Could explore the real world, see if we like it. The thing is, like, it's not short, but like, it's also integral to the story. That's why I wanted to ask, like, because we have to do it eventually. Now, special quest. I haven't seen one of these again after I did this one, but like, I will go out of my way to do the charitable work quest to kill like 10 Danshan. That gives us 100,000. I think, yeah, that's 100,000. That's 5 zeros. That gives us a lot of money. I can do these because I got the DLC to give us all of those items.
That should do it.
I think the early real world stuff was covered in your first stream, so if I'm gonna miss anything live, you wouldn't mind that. Alright, so what I'm seeing one person who says, hey, let's just go through the dungeon, and then one person who says we could explore the real world. What does everyone else think?
You called for me. You wanted to browse my wares.
Items. Alright, so I will also point this out because it may not do it. But there's the... I'm pointing at this screen like you can see me, but you can't actually see me. The Panacea owned says 99 plus. What it means is that due to like the DLC and stuff, I have more than 99 of them, but it doesn't go higher than that. So like if I use one, it will still say 99 plus until I hit 99. But I don't think I can buy anymore right now. Let's see if there's anything else that I would want to buy. I don't like decreasing your SP, Lily. swiftness. Man, why are these things 40,000? Magic attack is up by 40. I think I actually will buy that. Because a lot of Sheena's like special abilities are magic attack. Hey, look at the Ogre Cold Brew. It's 420 a piece.
Is this okay? Thank you. You called for me. See you around.
Alright. So I can see Sheena's weapon, like, right here, right? Let's see right there. The weapons do change.
Hope this works.
I have a magic bracelet, level 1. That's only for defense, so... I'm not going to equip those things just yet, but let's see. Oh, that's her. Look at that weapon, though. Look at this thing. Look at that thing. So just real world? Alright, so everyone's saying real world. Alright, I don't think I have anything. I actually like the Red Princess one better.
This'll do quite nicely.
But I wanna show you something. Someone mentioned physics in the last game. I can switch her as the party member. And just gonna do that. There's quite a bit. I'm just saying. Alright, so I'm gonna save real quick after doing a little bit of stuff. But, so, I'm not gonna read all the tutorials on stream, because we've already done it, but I can just do that. Alright. You've seen less jiggle physics on Jello? You're not wrong. Alright, here we go. The arms of the clock were pointing to 6:45 a.m. The sky was turning white from dawn. I could see a beam of sunlight peeking through the curtains. Agile Inc. had ordered an immediate halt in development of the VR MMORPG World's Odyssey, which meant that its servers were deactivated. But I discovered that Shiina Ninomiya, the game's director who had been missing for a year, was stuck inside of it. I immediately called Sumika Tokiwa. Hello, this is Tokiwa. Tokiwa, it's me. I found her. Shiina, the girl who went missing, I finally found her. Sorry I can't come to the phone at the moment, but please leave a message at the beep. Tokiwa, it's me, Mizunashi. I discovered Ninomiya's whereabouts. Call me as soon as you hear this message. Oh, I should show Lydia the updated character model from Lily to see if any other NPCs have the same alterations made. Pigtails, huh? She looks more like a Harajuku girl than a princess. What year is this meant to be set in? Yes. There is no set year. When we get to a point, I can show you what I mean. Mizunashi, remember Lily's original design? I remember her hair being far more primed and blonde, a style befitting a queen. Yeah, he has a face. Yeah, it's post-1996. Oh yeah, huh? Well, I don't remember the details for every single NPC we've made. Lily's current design is cute, but the fact that she's changed so much throws me off. Do you think this has something to do with the bugs? Yeah, it's literally, it says 20XX in game. The 20XX. The year that all RPGs take place in. Probably. Maybe the assets for a character model got shifted or something. I should ask Lydia, our character designer. I should give Lydia a call too. I sure hope she's still awake. How weird. Went straight to voicemail. Maybe I should try calling again. Huh? Lydia, is that you? The number you were trying to reach is busy, or is in a location with poor reception. Damn her. She probably slept in because we got the day off today. Bet you anything she spent all night binging some anime, then decided to use the rest of the today recovering. Was just thrown off by the chunky half CRT, half LCD monitors. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. Man, those are some chonkers. Those are some chonkers. Also, while we're speaking of chonk, you see that massive tower? What is this? What is that tower? I should just send her a screenshot over a text message. She's in charge of character design, then she'll know if any other characters have changes similar to Lily's. Nah, that shelf's more than safe for that printer. It's got those like thick metal beams on it. Like that looks like it's like attached to like the desk with like giant metal beams. So I think that's more than safe. It's not attached to the wall from what it looks like. I opened the window and the fresh morning air came drifting in, cleansing my room. I'm beat. I take solace in that she's alive and safe, but I won't rest until we know where her body is. Sheena, where could you be? Alright, here you can view Arata's inventory, skills, and whatever information you have gathered. Trigger events by speaking to people in order to obtain useful information. When you have gathered enough info, the distortion blocking Sheena's path will disappear, allowing you to progress further. Alright, it's somewhere on... Yeah, okay. If you look at the calendar on the right side, near the objective, it says XX, XX, 20XX. You got, like, a false calendar kind of thing going on here. And the clock time that you were seeing right there, that is my time. That is, like, the time on my computer right now. It is 2:58 and 11 seconds. Alright, so here's the battle jack stuff that we can do. Remember when it said that when the field corruption gets below 50%, we can use, like, we can hack it? I can say, hey, let's reduce the damage by stepping on field bugs, let's decrease all the enemy's corruption by 20%. We get more later on. Genre change. Turn SP into ammunition to fire at enemies. This is okay, but the amount of SP that you need for, like, that, it's a ton. We don't have anything here yet, so... Yeah, another seat of his chair is on the floor. Alright, episode chart. You received verification to access blank. Episodes that have been locked can be viewed here. Only you have access to this console. Press A to view each episode to unlock rare items or funds. Start it all. Sheena's disappearance. Proof of defiance. This is the one that I don't get. I have missed an event here in the prologue. I have no idea where this is. I really don't. So I'm like, what is happening? What is it? Sheena learns what she's missed from Rook, the merchant. The king of artists and his men have gone mad. Sheena narrowly escapes the palace thanks to a mysterious voice. Out of time, Mizunashi advises Sheena to reach Odyssea in order to escape from the game. Sheena meets Lily Hopes, an NPC claiming to be the Princess of Hardis. Who knows? Like, I am on chapter 6 on my PS4. I have not finished this game. I think I'm at the halfway point. But like, we're gonna be getting a lot of these. There are a couple of bad ends that I didn't get, purely because I didn't think about it and just kind of picked the right choice on instinct when it was clearly obvious. And then I was like, crap, I don't want to go all the way through that conversation again. Anyway, we don't have any key items. You can, if I miss something, I can, you know, play the voice again. This one doesn't have a voice, but then I can go like, hey, to the World's Odyssey and view that conversation. You know what it is? You had to lose the first battle? That's incredibly hard, seeing as I take like 5 damage. I take like 5 damage and I have like 600 health. That's gonna be annoying to get. Oh well, whatever. Map. So this was the map. You can kind of go places, but not really. This is just places that are important, and then you can only go to the ones with that little exclamation point on it. But here we go. Let's go to Enigma Games. We got some stuff to do.
7:30, huh? When was the last time I came into work this early?
I can't get a hold of either Sumiko or Lydia. Neither of them responded to my text, and the SMS isn't showing them as read. I didn't feel like going back to sleep, so I found myself heading back to the office. Today was supposed to be my day off, but I don't really mind coming in. Alright, doofus. Every other department has team members who come to the office on their days off, bouncing from cubicle to cubicle to say hello. Either they must be lonely, or the office is more of a home than their actual home. If I had to guess, it's because the atmosphere here reminds people of a college club or something. It must be nice.
Oh well, we still have company. Hopefully Sumika and the rest of the team are already in. Huh? What's going on?
Not to brag, but Enigma is located in a wealthy financial district among a smattering of tall high-rises looming over Tokyo. The company only has a staff of 30 people, and yet we've got a fancy building right beside my stop at the train station. Our CEO is a wizard programmer who made his fortune in the gaming industry before founding Enigma. He played it smart by choosing not to have our company expand too quickly, optimizing instead to invest in a great work environment for his staff. His philosophy is best summed up as an elite environment for the elite team. I've got no room to complain about it. It's an ideal commute, and there's even a giant shopping mall nearby. It's nice to see our company logo on one of the swankiest buildings in town when I enter. Today, however, my normal commute was interrupted by the sight of what appeared to be news reporters and cameras.
Did I miss something?
Hello, sir. Do you work here?
A flurry of microphones were aimed towards me by reporters, followed by their eager cameramen, as I found myself suddenly surrounded.
What's the meaning of this?
You work for Enigma, right, sir? Can you spare a minute to tell us if the recent crisis is in any way related to your company?
Huh?
Japan's financial stock exchange has been totally shut down, which has sent ripples across stock exchanges around the world. Can you explain what this image might mean?
Hold on, wait just a second. It's true, yes, I work for Enigma, but I don't know what kind of crisis you're talking about.
So you do work here? Does your company accept the responsibility for the financial crisis? Maybe there are hackers in your very own department.
Hang on. It's Tokiwa. She sure picked a perfect time to turn her phone back on.
Hello? Arata, what the hell did you do?
Not you two. What do you mean what I did?
Breaking news. We just got an update on the mysterious cyber attack that has put financial institutions worldwide in total meltdown since this morning. Earlier, several PC and cell phone users began reporting abnormal malfunctions on their devices. Many users reported having opened an email from an anonymous source that unleashed a vicious strain of malware.
If you don't know who sent the email, don't open it. Are you people stupid?
Nearly all PC users report total system shutdown, but the true extent of the malware's effects has yet to be uncovered. Businesses throughout all of Japan have been temporarily closed as a result of the total computer, vehicle, and market failures.
That's anime, so yes, yeah, right. Look, man, yeah, exactly, deserve it, but not quite to this extent. I watched on a big telescreen as the breaking news echoed grandly over my bewildered head. I couldn't believe it. That something was able to monopolize the operating systems of every digital device on Earth was baffling. What was most terrifying about it, however, was that it seemed totally random. The news reporter was quick to blame this attack on some hacker, but I wondered why the reporters were at our doorstep. What could it all mean? Just as I thought to shrug it off as nothing, I performed a double take to what I saw on the screen.
Our only lead as to who might be responsible for this scandal is a mysterious image that displays when the virus infects any device. A connection has been made between this mysterious image and an online game that was canceled nearly 2 years ago. Local authorities have stated that they are conducting an investigation into who might be responsible for spreading this illegal malware. Only time will tell if the software company to whom this mysterious image is attributed is responsible for this devastating outbreak.
Random weather.
More. I need more.
It made no sense. The image displaying on the featured victim's hacked device was clearly the login screen for World's Odyssey.
What's going on?
Hello? Where are you right now? Did you see the news report?
Just watched it.
Whatever you do, don't set foot anywhere near the office. It's surrounded.
Too late. Now I'm surrounded.
Why did you go there? Anyways, isn't the mysterious image the login screen
Hi,
for
random.
World Odyssey? Apple's news app is blowing up with coverage right
Speaking of the devil.
now. They're reporting that Enigma might be involved.
What? That can't be. Who'd be stupid enough to use company property to hack the National Stock Exchange?
True. But we can't deny our affiliation if they're using company assets. The proof is in the pudding. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a search warrant out for us. You need to get the hell out of there this instant.
But I didn't do anything wrong. Why do I have to run?
It's a national holiday. There's a chance that you could be arrested before any law office in the country will take your case. If they force a statement out of you, it could spell the end for our entire company. Do you want that on your hands?
She's not wrong.
Hey, who you got on the other line there? Are you not grasping the severity of this scandal? It could result in a total economic meltdown. Hey!
Jeez, shut up. This bastard's just trying to rile me up. Journalist, I tell ya.
I just got word that one of our reporters has gotten in contact with a supposed employee of this company. So we'll report back very soon.
Hurry up and get out of there. I'll call you again later.
Got it.
Oh, hey, wait!
Just a minute. Please, sir. We need a statement from you.
You don't need squat. You don't get squat, sir.
Government leaders worldwide are expressing extreme and unanimous discontent towards the culprit of this cyber attack.
Our country has no tolerance for criminals who resort to cyber terrorism. Whoever they are will be charged to the fullest extent. I urge the responsible parties to heed my warning. We will find you, and you will be imprisoned.
No comment.
Turn yourself in.
I'd have been a smartass and just leaned and said, bye. There's my statement. What was going on? This all had to be one big nightmare, right? I did the sentiment to myself as I ran away aimlessly. Each breath I took was more pained than the last, like the crescendo of a bell ringing in the pit of my stomach. I felt panic and sweat drip from every pore of my body, and my head spun from terror. It only took 3 hours for the cyber attack to affect devices worldwide, from midnight until 3 a.m. Who or what was capable of attacking electronic devices on this kind of global scale? Normally, firewalls are strong enough to protect data entry for any normal PC or cell phone. Hacking every PC and cellular device simultaneously would be impossible unless you were a mad genius. But even as my lungs struggled to draw breath, I had sprinted as far away from the reporters as my legs would take me. A series of questions swirled in my anxious mind until I finally managed to find my way home. Hello, this is Tokiwa. Sorry, I can't come to the phone at the moment, but please leave a message at the beep. Do not believe my company has anything to do with this recent attack. Nah, it's dangerous to say anything to reporters, because they'll just say you said something. Maybe a World Odyssey. Dang it. Damn it, Tokiwa, I can never get a hold of you. Nor can I get a hold of anyone else. God damn it! What's going on? Because the login screen for World's Odyssey was plastered on every screen on account of a global cyber attack. Internet forums began connecting the dots and determined that Enigma was at fault, wasting no time to bash our company at every opportunity. To make matters worse, Aggle's news division made sure to deflect the blame from themselves and blasted it towards us in their broadcasts. For a second, I was sure that our CEO would know how to pivot from this controversy, but his hands were understandably tied at the moment. He always mentioned how his dream was to make the world a better place with our games. What can I do? Alright, that's it. Now, we have a problem in the game world, and we have a problem in the real world that is linked. Open the door.
Hit rampage. I'm firing. Attacking first.
Alright, here we go. Battle, flash drive. When selecting commands with Y, you may learn a new skill on the fly depending on the order of skills used. For example, if you select Medi for Sheena's first and second skill slots, you may unlock an upper level skill. If the chance to use flash drive occurs, a light bulb icon will appear.
My turn.
So that's how we learn Rokuden. It's very Persona. This is really good. I really like this a lot. So we can, I'll use Medi later. Actually, probably just use it now because it gives me a 90% chance, it looks like. And then I'll use Lunamus because that gives us guaranteed knockback. Actually, I think I'll take out these things. They become dangerous if they get full corruption.
Bounce back. Hope this helps. Hiya! This feeling. Heal. Got him.
Yeah, we have some insane knockback right now, but that will change very soon. Also, I'm going to lower the volume a little bit, so you're going to lose it for a second. Alright, what do you got, Lily? Alright, we got Revive, Deprecative, Metanfris, and V-Star. We're going to use this, because that gives us a chance to learn things. What's up, Allie? You missed, like, one of the real-world developments. So, in short, someone launched a global cyber attack that caused a bunch of devices and businesses to shut down. And at the core of it all, whenever that strain of malware launched, it showed the login screen for this game. Come on, come on, come on.
Right there.
Thanks.
Ready for battle.
We performed our duty.
I still don't know what that skill does.
Not too shabby out there.
Field bugs less than 50%. You can receive support from Arata Misunashi. Let's be proactive in lessening the field bugs. Depending on the progression of the game, Arata may automatically obtain a new skill / code. Alright. Change the style of play in battle. For a temporary amount of time, you can perform devastating attacks. Some genres will require a certain amount of HP or SP to perform. New genres will launch once you defeated certain tough foes. Alright, move, zoom.
Shooting installed. Give them hell.
Locked and loaded.
I only have one shot. One shot.
Pew pew. Bullseye. Blast off. Woo! We won. Keep at it. Tremendous.
Ta-da! I really like the genre change. There's been some cool ones.
What could this be?
I don't use it often enough. I really should. It's like, get some really good stuff from it.
What could this be?
So now we can open all these doors. Hey, buddy, 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 buddy.
I'm firing off. Hit rampage.
Oh, come on.
I'm firing off. Hit rampage.
There we go. The range on this is kind of finicky. I'm not quite used to it.
Attacking first. My turn.
Alright, what do I want to learn? Can I learn anything?
All right.
I think... Yeah, I can hit everything. I can get all the bugs here. This insane knockbacks because of the cheat, right? Mentis Rogue AI doesn't like that. I'm doing pretty good, Ellie. I imagine it's just because of a tutorial. Like, this is the first area, so you have, like, a better knockback to kind of get you used to it.
I'll see what I can do. It's over.
Also, like, for those who have played Dragon Ball Fusions,
Rest to me.
you increased my speed, I think. I don't know. But those who play Dragon Ball Fusions, let me see if I can do this right. Do this again. Maybe get the 8. Oh, okay, so when you level up, looks like your percentage chance to learn it increases. Okay, I am facing her, so we'll be able to see this.
Right there. Leave it to me.
Bam! Look at that. Knock them into your teammates too.
Am I getting stronger?
Or because Arata literally said he had to enter cheat so Sheena could win easily, right? That was near the end of the game, and it was forced to. This game is like, we'll see it in a bit, but I will say, like, this game's code is extremely messed up, so it's like, I can kind of program some stuff, but not to, like, I can just make you God kind of extent, like you normally. Alright. Where's my... There it is. Taking down 2 of them. Okay, so it does count to that as well.
Perfect opportunity. My turn.
Alright, is there anything I want to try learning? I think we'll do this again. 26% chance now. And my magic's still boosted, so I don't have to do anything with that.
All right.
Yeah, this one's fine.
This feeling.
There we go.
Got him.
That'll be really good for us later.
Blast off. Woo! We won. I've got so much left to prove.
Alright, there we go.
I'm firing off.
That's it. Okay, I can press, like, a left stick to do something. Alright, so we're gonna grind for a little bit. We don't really need to grind, but I want to get this quest done. So, what things we can do is I can rest a camp. If you find a tent inside the dungeon, you may raise it to rest and recover with your party. Various options are available to you at camp. Depending on the circumstances, you may be able to trigger events with other party members. Look at this boy. Look at this lad. Look at this lad. Just like... Look at this lad. First person. Let's go. Sheena. I can talk to you. Get an event. Can you talk to Lily? No, this boy's adorable. This is what you make when you sell merch. Just like, look at that. Look at that face. Why does he look like he's plotting a murder? Oh man. All right, I'm gonna save just in case shenanigans. Isn't it funny, Mr. Enigma? We've never had the chance to walk around like this, just the 2 of us, huh? Really? I guess you're right, but what's gotten into you? I just can't get over how adorable you are in your current form. Who would have guessed you'd be so huggable? That's a good boy. Look at that little buggy. He's just like, I'm jealous now. Look at this. It's adorable. The coordinates are... Hey, are you picking me up? Hey, stop it. Aw, come on, why not? It's not like I'm actually touching you. Okay, ready? I'm gonna toss you up. Hey, even if we're just speaking through an intercom, it's not right. I mean, I can still get motion sickness, you know? The two of you seem quite close, no? Your, relationship is rather intriguing. Oh, well, you see... Also, what Sheena had said about your current form is beguiling to me. Huh? Silly me, did I say that? Fine, this conversation doesn't leave us. Got it, ladies? What? Mr. Nigma, what are you about to say? Right in the movies. Only with Sheena's help am I able to exist in this world without a problem. What do you mean by that? I can't go into details, but this whole getup has a lot of limitations, so it's not my primary form, if you will. Whenever I'm in a bind, Sheena has to help me. In actuality, these roles are reversed. Oh, I see. Would it be fair to describe the two of you as associates, then? Associates? I suppose that would work. Mr. Enigma is always sharing his insight with me. Amazing. How touching! Isn't it wonderful to have someone supporting you that you can support in return? Indeed. That's why I consider myself lucky for knowing Sheena. Mr. Enigma, well, right back at you. The two of you really are close. Alright, looks like she bought it. I might look like a bear, but you can think of me as something of a parent to her. Or lovers? Parent? My, is that so? You're more playful than parents usually are with their children. Hey, Lily, don't listen to him. Aw, look how much she's grown since I've last seen her. Could you tell me what Sheena was like as a child? Sure thing. I'll need to brush up on the old photo album, but maybe one day. Mr. Enigma, enough of the dad jokes already. Yeah, Lily's the AI.
How might I be right?
Good job.
You called for me? Be careful out there.
Now, let's proceed.
Side note, one of the things they don't mention, also monsters spawning in because we rested, we'll do that for a bit. Whenever you rest at camp, your corruption is reset to 0. So if you want to go into glitch mode, don't rest at your camp. Oh, hi, buddy.
Hit them. Attacking first. Let's go. Identify
So I
enemy's weak points.
kill 7 more of these things. I should probably just do this. Try it again. Let's see. What can I learn anything from this? I can. That doesn't do a knockback though, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well. Oh no! Wait, hold on.
All right.
That changed it. Okay, so I don't want to do that then.
All right. We're looking hot. Easy peasy.
Ready for battle!
It's over. Let's go.
One of the things you'll also notice, and I'll go into search mode for this,
Let me know.
is Lily on that little left side of that box has a star. She's a star element. I believe it's like this guy's a moon element. Sheena is also a moon element. But if I go to the menu, this star is good against moon attribute enemies. So it's star is good against moon, moon is good against sun, sun good against star. If I remember correctly.
I did it.
So we'll try this.
Yeah. Right there. One more time.
Look at that boy
Victory!
fly.
Great work, everyone. I've got so much left to prove.
Sheena didn't level up. But also, like, eventually we'll get more skills, and I can change what I have on each skill thing. It's also, I can see, like, I can see a lot of stuff on the skill window. I can say, like, hey, it's a magic attack, it's got this much power, Effective against this type of enemy, it's like smaller range, attribute, this much damage, and sometimes they have knockback. Or if I go to Lily, see, I don't think it tells you on this one, but I know this attack can poison. Yeah, this, like, Vistar can poison. I've seen it do it. That's why that, like, poison effect was on there, but it doesn't tell you. Surprised it doesn't. Is it? There we go. Yeah. Then action skill, I think. So the action skill is whenever I go into battle, I can just, you know, I just want to attack it. Or do like something that's set, I can press A. It's the action skill. So it'll automatically line up whatever 3 commands that I have lined up here, which is currently 3 attacks. So we're gonna get that 100,000 though. I really want that. There we go.
Perfect opportunity. Leave it to me.
I think does the model glitch out like the art does? I don't think it does. It'd be kind of hard to do. Alright, but what I want to do, I do kind of want to get rid of this guy. What element are you? You're Moon, so Lunems isn't going to do much for you. But it's still stronger than my normal attack, but I want to see what this does to you.
Got him.
I'll see what I can do.
I might be able to hit all 3 of these guys.
I did it.
Sweet.
Right there.
Look at that. Look at that bounce. Bam. Also, Lily still didn't learn her skills. Feels bad.
All right, keep going.
I'm gonna guard and try again.
All right. This is nothing. Let's go. I did it.
This should kill the knight with the knockback and whatnot. Or not, it's just gonna stop it. I don't know what Seed of Grudge does, but that looks like it'd have been terrifying had I not been guarding.
All right. Out of here. Deleted. Oh, victory! All right, everyone, now work harder.
All right. Sweet. Whenever you level up, your SP gets recovered, so that's good for learning skills and whatnot. Buddy. Bam!
Attacking first. Leave it to me.
All right. Don't remember a lot of the skill combinations that I've used. Oh yeah, 92% would be good. I do think I need the other one that's on that. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll do that as well. Actually, hold on. Okay, didn't change.
All right.
It's everything.
Come on, let's go. I can win this. Damn it. I can see it. Come on, let's go.
Learn different buff attacks for self.
Oh, victory!
Use all of my SP to do it, but whatever. I'll keep going through the dungeon because I'll come back here eventually. And it's not going to take too long for us to level up. So I can't quite open that door up yet. Even though it says I can. Another event flag. Door that we can't do anything with. Alright, here we go. They're too powerful. What are we gonna do about all these martyrs? What do we do, Sheena? Alright, so we got a battle event that we got going on. I don't want to use any of the 4 of those I have left, so I think we'll be fine though.
Ready for battle. My turn.
All right. Oh, don't go over those. What element are you, friendo? You are star. So that's gonna be good against you. Don't worry about it, Allie. Time zones are hard. The VOD's always here, and I appreciate you showing up. I really do. Sometimes after work I stream late, so you may get a chance to see me, you know, when it's not goblin hours for you. What do I want to do? Do I want to use that? I can only use it once, so we'll put that on the list. And I think we'll go with 2 of those. Oh, this gives me a chance to learn something. Neato. Oh, look at that damage!
Out of here!
Just one-shotted it.
Deleted. Oh, victory!
Bam!
Oh, have I gotten stronger?
Hey, Lily, are you okay? Yes, somehow. What? Did something just spew out from out of that martyr's mouth? Whatever it is, it sounds heavy, doesn't it? Look at the way it glows. Radiates with color, almost like a rainbow. Whoa, the stone, it's moving. Huh? You're right. What could it be? It must be the source of the corruption. The actual bug that's been driving these monsters to the brink of insanity. More like a parasite. Are Pats for Batman thing? I've not been following any of the Batman stuff. I really should, seeing as much I like Batman. Parasite? That name kind of seems familiar, so I'm gonna see what it is. Oh, I'm searching it. Robert Pattinson. No, I don't know Rob Pattinson. Robert Pattinson, do I know that name from anything? There we go, that's better. Do I know a Robert Pattinson from anything that any of the 5 movies that I've watched that aren't MCU? Oh, this is Edward from Twilight, I think is what he is. So there's that. Oh, he's also Cedric from Harry Potter Goblet of Fire. You know, I think he can do it. I think he could be a good Batman. At least I know my taste in movies. Hey, for what it's worth, I think Twilight as a series is really bad. The first book's great. Because in, I think, middle school is when it came out, I said, okay, everyone seems to be like obsessed with this book. So it's like, I got it. I didn't buy it. I checked it out from the library since I didn't have any money as a middle schooler. It was good. I was like, I actually enjoyed this book. Then I got into the second book and I'm like, ugh, it's all romance. All of it. All of it was like 3 chapters, and I was just like, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. Then the movie came out, and everyone says, man, this movie's garbage. But I saw a bunch of trailers for it. So I knew who he was. Oh, I missed the thing. He'll be great. He's been hitting on the Twilight ones. Oh, really? That's amazing. What's the matter, little one? Something's wrong. It's the parasite. They're staring at it. Oh! Nyum. They immediately bolted over to the parasite and began feasting upon it. Hey, don't do that! Wait a minute. I've seen this before. Yum, 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 yum. Yo! You think they were famished? Look at how eagerly they're wolfing it down. This parasite seems to operate similarly to how these bugs do, by finding a host and siphoning away its energy as a sustenance. Sheena's bug did the same thing with the executioner. Maybe they have a preference for eating one of their own? You mean like cannibalism? Ah! Right, but don't you remember, Sheena? It wasn't until after your Entoma bug ate the executioner that you transformed, thereby powering you up. No. In fact, I barely remember anything about that day. All I knew was that I started feeling a massive stomachache, and before I realized it, the enemy was gone. Alright, so remember how I said there's not a lot of, like, romantic stuff going on? This is one of them. I watched that unfold. It was a tantalizing display. You looked beautiful back there, Sheena. Oh, really? Yes. I found myself entranced by how gorgeous your attire was. I mean, you were always stunning, of course, but this was no exception. But Sheena was wearing... I can't get myself to utter those words aloud. How could I possibly tell her that the image of her half-naked body is burned into my mind? Just gonna leave that there for a second. Kawaii. What's the matter, Lily? You look beet red. Nothing. Don't mind me. Just like whelp. Well, anyway, let's find more parasites for the bugs to feed on if we can. As of now, it seems that their most recent meal bore no change. However, depending on what parasites they consume, it might boost you again. Which leads to a whole bevy of new questions. I should look more deeply into this. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can find this real quick. That's it. Alright, so I can look at the you can look at the art for, like, the glitch form. You can also view, like, their stat changes. So, like, I mean, Sheena's normal form is, like, her stats are pretty good. Magic attack's, like, super high. Magic attack and attack is boosted by, like, a crap ton in glitch form. It's, like, what? Almost 300. And, yeah, her attack and magic attack is boosted as well. Yeah, I know what it looks like. I wanted to see how low their stats were in the beginning of the game, because at the point I'm at now, in glitch form, her magic attack stat is almost... like, almost max. Lily looks different, because I have her in a new outfit. Oh. That's her normal outfit. This is the outfit I have her in. It's just a different color. There's a couple of outfits throughout the game that I've changed, but most of them I'm not the biggest fan of. I am a big fan of the color red. Extremely biased, so.
Successful ambush. Let's go.
Alright. I'm gonna try learning that again. What's that? Hold on, what's that? Can I do... Okay, that boosts some stuff. But... well, this is the time to do it in these, like, miniature battles. Talking about her glitch form. Yeah, her Her glitch form is something else. It exists, and we'll be seeing it a lot because the enemies seem to like attacking Lily a lot in my current playthrough. So she's got into glitch form like 5 times as many times as anyone else, which isn't much, seeing as everyone's gone like twice at most, and Lily's gone into like 8. What do we want to do? I think. Oh no, I didn't do that.
All right.
Alright, what do I want to kill? I think I'll kill the knight. Yeah, everyone's glitch form is like that, though. But like I said, you usually only stay for it in 1 turn, because it's dangerous to have it more than one.
I've got your pick and win this. Activating powering up. See? Home run!
Oh, jeez.
Blast off. The rest to me.
I learned the skill now.
I did it.
Can you give me the 20%? Give it to me.
Right there.
Or not. Just disregard my wishes.
Did it. Great work, everyone. How tremendous.
Unfortunately, no. I don't think any of the I know, I think the only game that I've seen from Idea Factory that I've played a lot of is Fairy Fencer F, which the main character is a guy. You have dudes in the real world, but not dudes in combat, so. Trust me, I noticed it right away. I was just like, really? Do you have a character later that's a guy? But I'm not sure if he's a villain or what. He's kind of a neutral party at this point. He was in the opening. Where am I going?
Let me see.
Oh, I didn't check the other side. And I missed that event because I wasn't paying attention. Good old Fang. Yep, I have not played much of that, so don't spoil that for me. Oh jeez. Hi. No! No! Okay, I ran into it. It's okay. It's okay. This is fine.
For battle. Let's go.
Milligrams. What's up, Blue? Yeah, it's an Idea Factory thing. But like, for the most part, like, aside from glitch mode, I really do like the looks of their outfits. Like, this dress is a really good outfit. I like it a lot. It's not like super fan servicey. Yeah, they know their audience. Like I said in the first stream, when you know your target audience, you know what to give them. Of course, me being me, the first thing I saw of this stream was like, hey, you can change genres and hack the game as part of like the game. And I'm like, that's so meta and I want it. And then I watched the opening, I'm like, oh, like literally everyone's female, okay. What do I want to do? I can take the... I'm not going to use 15 MP right now. What do I want to do? I'll try the 12% again. I have both of them. I have Dark Force on PC and PS4, and I have regular on PC.
Come on, let's go. Use this. Come on.
Yeah, it is pretty amusing. Also, I will point out Fang is a lazy piece of garbage, so he's not the best role model. There we go. Okay, let's try again with a 22% chance this time.
Victory!
Nah, the guy characters in this game are actually pretty good.
Catch me. Let's go.
Bye, Doofus. Hope you have a good day. Night. I don't know what shift you work. Alright, I'll try it again. Let's try it. Because if this gives what I think it does, I really would like to have that available for later.
All right.
haven't had to use it, but I like having it available.
Come on, let's go. I've got your powering up. See? Top.
Of course.
Took you down. Oh, victory!
All day from 7 a.m. Okay, there we go. There's this thing.
What could this be? This might do the trick.
Get palace key number 1. It's a treasure chest.
What could this be? This might
Palace
do
key
the
number
trick.
2. Look at this bathroom though. It's a shame there's no reflection in it. Man, look at this thing. It's freaking ornate. Look at that. Like just the doors. They're also like freaking huge. You have to like a giant to open this thing. I forgot to get this event over here, which is important. So, oh, this might be the thing. This might be the thing. I think it's the thing. Go ahead and get that thing. Get this thing out of the way so I can do the other thing.
Can't miss this chance. My turn.
All right, so we're gonna do that again.
All right.
And I actually wanna
Use this. I can
do
win
this.
Use this. Come on, let's go. Hey. Deleted.
Or we'll just kill everyone, I guess.
Am I getting stronger?
Bathroom stalls and individual bathrooms. I mean, like, this is like probably like the guards or something. Also, remember that thing about like action effects and whatnot? Looks like it could be destroyed with a special ability. Maybe we'll get someone later.
What could this be?
This is a picture. Is this painting real? My word, look at the attention to detail. It's extraordinary. This isn't a painting. It's called a photograph. The image is burned onto a roll of film. Film? Photograph? What are these things you speak of? I've never heard of them before. You found a photo? Ah! You startled me. Oh, sorry, Lily. Wait, how did you find this? Sheena, give it here. Okay. This is somewhere outdoors. Whose photo is this? I feel like I've seen it before. There seem to be odd-looking monuments arranged throughout this image. Might this be the work of a royal sculptor? I never thought about that. Like, for someone who doesn't know what a playground is, how would they view it? That actually just, like... I just thought about that. That's pretty crazy. Oh, that's called a slide. Wait, isn't this Yamabushi Park? Yamabushi Park? Yeah, it's the kind of place they talk about in urban legends for being haunted. How would a photo of the park exist on this side? It's the work of a royal sculptor. It's made for fun. Afraid so. In fact, Toki was the one who showed me this photo. It's practically famous. See, look, there's a shadow behind the slide. A creepy woman lurking in her kimono. Ah! What's going on? Just throw the picture away. Why would you even say that? Are you alright? Lily, Mr. Enigma's bullying me. What? You called that bullying? Sheena's so adorable. Don't worry about a thing. I'm right here. There's nothing to be afraid of. Thanks, Lily. It's so sweet of you. I'm like Mr. Enigma over there. Hey, I wasn't trying to spook you out. Oh no, not a shadow! Just pointing out how strange it is that a photo from an old ghost story would somehow generate in World's Odyssey, you know? Generate? Uh-oh, we're speaking too openly in front of Lily. Well, for starters, everything you're saying is whizzing far above my head, but the technology alone fascinates me. Yes, of course. I find it fascinating too. Only artists from where I was born can use it. Amazing, don't you think? Quite. I cannot help but marvel at this portrait. It takes my breath away. Perhaps if this technology were to reach artists, then I could speak with my father whenever I wanted to. Lily. My apologies. I was feeling overly sentimental. No, don't apologize, Lily. It's natural for you to express worry about the king. Let's do what we can to save him. Thank you, Sheena. Mizunaishi, what do you make of the photo? Well, it's difficult to say. Images like that don't just appear in-game. This is far too specific to have been a random bug or something. At the moment, there's not enough information for us to explain how this could have happened. I think the sun's peeking up on my side. I'm going to do a bit of digging to see how the photo got here. Maybe, just maybe, it'll provide some clue as to how we can find where your body is, too. Thank you so much, Mizunaishi. I'm counting on you. Leave it to me. Alright, so we can go back to reality. I want to go back. Where am I at on the quest list? I want to do that first. Alright, we got one more, so I'm going to start heading back there. And then we'll go. I think there might be one in this battle, so I can just do that. Yeah, this is going to give us a bunch of money, which should last us for a while.
Let's go.
Alright, let's try this again. 50th time's the charm, maybe? It's important to note these effects are not stacking.
Oh, victory! Can't let everyone down.
Should be one in that battle, maybe? Sweet, there we go. Also, it's like one of the things I did notice, and we'll kind of zoom in real quick. Can I zoom in? Zoom out? That's her hand. I thought that was like a stinger or something at first. I'm like, no, that's her hand. It's just yellow. When it transforms into a stinger. Oh, I pressed B by accident. It's this one. Something interesting. Can I... Nope, can't do anything with that door yet. Oh, I know why we can't do anything with that door. I remember now. I think there's also a thing right here sometimes. Oh. Alright, let's go ahead and turn in the quest.
Might I be right?
Let's get that money.
How might I be careful out there?
Save. We'll rest at camp. See if there's any events. I'm curious. I can talk to Sheena again. So I'm gonna do that. Mizunaishi, is she really an NPC?
What do you mean?
I have a hard time believing that an AI could be as responsive or observant as she is. Alright. So, the last time, I picked her overthinking it. I want to see what happens if I pick evolved. Well, this range of expressions could be attributed to a bug of some kind, as if they could be altering her emotional limiters. I see, so because of the bugs, you think the AI could be evolving in a way we didn't anticipate? I believe it. I've heard some AGL engineers discuss the creation of the operating system that governs their nuanced emotions and decision-making. Who'd ever think that we could witness actual brain processes inside of an AI game? We could make an even better game with this someday. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but the idea of developing a new title is exciting. I'd like to work on that project if it ever comes. Thank you. Well, I'm going to keep my eye on Lily for now. Alright, so we don't have anything. Oh, we do have something with Lily now. Neato. Just in case I mess up. Or we get something cool. Are you okay, Lily? You've been through a whole lot, so try not to push yourself. Thank you kindly for your concern, but I'm fine now. That's good to hear. Even though I know she's just an NPC, I still worry. Maybe Sheena's rubbing off on me. You needn't worry yourself. Having to say farewell to a parent in this world isn't as rare as it should be. I know. Would you mind if I change the subject? There's something I've always wondered about. What is it? What is the relationship between you and Sheena?
What?
What do you mean by relationship? We're just a bear and a girl, that's all. No, you're a man and a woman, aren't you? Are you not? Okay, I can't save here. Alright. Alright. I want to see what happens if I select that can't be. Okay. It's not as you seem to be suggesting, Lily. But you found yourself drawn to her, haven't you? What? Where do you... Forgive me. Perhaps it's unwise for me to provoke a fragile man such as yourself. Is she actually an NPC? No conversation. Save again, because I'm very paranoid about shenanigans. Alright, so we have a thing for the real world now. We're gonna do that. Hey, look! We can go to the park. Also, hey, look, I can't really zoom in on that item, so it may be harder to see on the stream side of things. But, you can see, like, the ghost on this photo.
I just remembered that photo Sheena found inside of World's Odyssey. Tokiwa had mentioned something about how the park was a hotspot for bloggers to post about their scary experiences there. I think it was called Yamabushi Park. Maybe I can pull up some information about it online. Huh? Why are there no search results? That's weird. I mean, it's been featured on reality TV, so I know I'm not making things up.
Interesting.
Oh, it's freaky. Wait, this park is a few blocks away from the office. I might as well check it out for myself.
Luckily, there was no one hovering around my home. The press doesn't seem to know where I live. Yet. I kept myself discreet as I crept over towards Yamabushi Park.
So, this is the rumored haunted spot, huh?
I don't believe in ghosts, nor am I interested in proving their lack of existence. However, even for someone like me, there was something in the air. Something cold, bitter, lingering in the stillness of this decrepit park.
Yep, the slide matches the photo. And there should be a shadow just behind here. Just as I thought, nothing.
I tried standing in different locations, trying to look back and forth at the photo in the park to make sure I was gazing from the right angle. For some reason, though, something turned in my stomach, as if there was something steering me away from recreating this haunted photo.
Maybe I should go home.
Oh, did you come here to take pictures too? Sorry, did I sneak up on you? My bad. I'm Anjo. I'm a barista at the cafe across the street. You heard of it? It's called the Night Owl.
Cafe?
Look at this happy lad. There he was, a dorky-looking gentleman with a smile as full as his gut. His eyes glowed with kindness, and for whatever reason, I felt like I could trust him.
Hi, I'm Mizunashi. Sorry for screaming.
Please, it was my fault for startling you. It seems like lately, there have been swarms of people trying to take pictures of the park. I just figured you might be a horror junkie like me.
Oh, well, you see, I actually was interested in taking photos of the haunted park.
I see. Are you an artist or something, Mizunashi?
Oh, not an artist. I do work in a creative field, though. I'm a video game programmer.
Video games? That's amazing! I'd be happy to help you in any way I can.
That'd be great. I was looking up some info about this park online, but would you believe it? I can't pull up a single search. I swear I couldn't avoid reading posts online about this park at the beginning of the year. But now, poof, nothing.
you've noticed too.
Huh?
There's a global shift occurring, my friend. One that is being carefully orchestrated in our corner of the world.
Hey, friendos, get your tin hats ready and waiting. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Only the chosen few are granted the chance to witness it unfold. You're a lucky man, Mizunashi. The online occult communities have been buzzing about this phenomenon since forever. But all of a sudden, every article, blog post, or photograph related to it vanished. It sounds like a conspiracy theory, but it's true. According to some rumors floating around, all online search engines began censoring any results related to this unknown shift. Those words were later referred to as the truth fragments. Only those in possession of them know how the world really works.
This is actually really cool. I do like this stuff.
Supposedly, the human brain can't even process this information without entering catatonic shock. There's some fishy stuff going on. Honestly, we're probably better off not knowing what goes on behind the curtain of this world. No one person should be burdened with that. Consider that Yamabushi Park is one of the truth fragments in question. Now, my friend, you too know the truth.
Your face is a little close to mine.
Oh, pardon me. Listen here. Be careful not to stick your nose where it doesn't belong, okay? These truths are hidden, and people want to keep it that way.
Okay, I'll be careful.
This Anjo character was soft-spoken, but he was convincing nonetheless. Whew. His words were coaxing me, seeping into my brain with sincerity. All of a sudden, it felt like something cold had touched my neck, and my entire body shivered from fear.
Kidding.
Huh?
I scared you pretty good back there, didn't I? I was just messing around. Sorry about that. I, myself, love a good conspiracy theory. Anything to get the old noggin working. How crazy would it be if ghosts really existed, right? You see, we horror junkies can't get enough of cryptids and conspiracies, especially when given the opportunity to give fresh faces like you a real good scaring.
I'll pass on the scary stories for now. So, is there any chance you could tell me more about the slide?
I'd hate to be the one who spoils the surprise for you, but I guess I owe you for pulling your chain earlier. Would you mind letting me borrow your phone?
Sure.
He took my phone from my hand, walked in front of the swing set, and put the camera into position.
What do you make of this?
Hey, that's it. That's the angle. It looks just like the photos I've seen of this place.
Cool, right? Then you just push the shutter button and ta-da! One haunted photo coming up.
I don't believe it. I could have sworn that really was someone's shadow underneath the slide.
Right? You see, the trick is...
This time, I walked straight toward the slide. Anjo walked along a similar path, but instead of stopping where I had, he stopped in front of the grassy area.
Boom, right there. Getting this small rock in the shot. From this angle, it looks like any old park. But if you lean this way and get the lighting just right, then ta-da! Doesn't it look like someone's standing right behind the slide?
Are you for real? Wow, that's exactly it.
Once you know how the sausage is made, it's a bit like, really? Still neat though, right?
I love that phrase. I want as an extra quote. I think it's... I can't remember what I have it set to. I think it's EQ ad? Question mark? Yeah. Okay, I remember. Extra quotes are usually like fun excerpts from the game. It's like, I really like this quote. I want to keep it. You could probably call that one back too.
The only thing mysterious about this is the question of when this rock was placed here. I don't think this park originally had it. I don't know if it was unlawfully dumped or if someone put it here after the fact. Maybe, though, a UFO dropped it off here.
Can you, like... Can I unlawfully dump a rock in a park? Can I, like, pick up a rock from another park and then, like, put it in another one and then get arrested for it? Is that a thing? Like, legitimate question, is that a thing? Because I've never heard of such a thing. So I wonder where this is coming from. Like, I know of, like, trash, yes, but it's a rock. It's something in nature.
If you ever want the scoop on more stories like these, go ahead.
Unless it's like, unless I'm thinking like small rock, maybe this is like a really big one because they don't show it.
Have a nice day.
Rock littering? Interesting. Today I learned. I actually didn't know that. Not that I do it, but it's like, I was just like, that makes me think of like, is that actually a thing? After he said his piece, the man walked briskly towards the cafe across the street. A boulder littering them? I don't know, like, you can see in the picture, it does not show this rock that they're speaking of.
Well, that was informative. But I still have zero clue why that photo would have appeared in World's Odyssey. Nor am I any closer to finding Sheena's body. The untrained eye can see the ghost. The trained eye knows how it appears. I can't believe that the ghost was just a rock this whole time. Huh?
Upon closer examination on the rock, I noticed some etchings on it.
What's this?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a thing. There were 3 rows of text, seemingly engraved by hand, though they were crudely written, perhaps done so in a frantic manner.
That Anjo fella didn't seem to notice, but, well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a picture for reference. Huh?
Something clicked. I'd seen a string of letters like this before, but where? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I couldn't for the life of me remember where I'd seen them before. The inability to remember was driving me batty, but I finished checking the rock and decided to head back home.
Holy smokes! There's a string of text engraved in the rock. It looks just like the sections of code that I see in the bug text for World's Odyssey. Would you look at that? What the hell? It's written to the T. Before, I couldn't do anything to alter the bug text directly. If I replace that text line with this code, what'll happen? What the? It disappeared. It can't be. The entire bug text just corrected itself.
Whoosh. This is where it starts getting good, friends.
Yes, that's right.
Mizunaki, can you hear me? Are you okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was distracted. Oh, Sheena, I just had a massive breakthrough. I was able to debug a line of code that I thought wasn't fixable before.
Really?
This should come in handy for you later.
Mizunaki, thank you.
What's gotten into you?
Whoa! What the?
It sounded like someone was pounding on my window with enough force to shatter it open. I immediately drew the curtain back to check and saw that the pane had been cracked. Then I poked my head out timidly to check on the veranda, but luckily nothing else had been broken. Not knowing who might have been behind this abrasive statement left me deeply unsettled.
What was that?
I heard a girl voice, "Who dis?" That's just Sheena's voice through a filter. I was being submerged into some kind of desperate insanity. What I couldn't explain. As I held my head in my hands, I noticed something peculiar. It's like the window pane had been shattered into the shape of a spider's web. Ooh. This is so good. Alright, did we get anything from that? I don't think we did. Okay. I really love that, like, this story though. Like, it's so good. Alright, so we're gonna keep going now. Now, eventually, like, what I'll do is I'll just ignore the real world object and I'll get to the point and show you, like, what it looks like, where you can't go any further. I think we're at one before. No, we hadn't gone this way yet. Oh yeah, no. There's the question mark voice. I still don't know who that is. I literally have no idea who that is, but it's like new voice, who dis, yeah.
What could this be?
I think this is like, if you don't investigate the photo, this door just doesn't do anything. You just press A on it and it doesn't do anything. If I remember correctly, because I did that. Alright, so we got an event flag right there. And one on the other side of this door that I don't think I can open.
What could this be?
I need a key, so yeah, I can't open it. Whoosh. Gub gub. Gub gub. Gub gub. Oh, it's this scene. Safe here. For reasons. Ah! What's going on? Gub gub. I think they used to be members of the Palace Guard, but their attire is different now. Just a hunch, but I cannot say for certain. Yeah, they're calling for Gob. I don't know where Gob is. Why do they look like they're melting? Perhaps they're being slowly consumed by the Antoma. Most victims of the Antoma become crippled, but I never could have foreseen anyone suffering a disfigurement to this degree. Why don't we try approaching them then? Sheena, would you mind checking if they're able to converse like normal NPCs? Sure. Excuse me. Say Gufu, Piteru, Mototo, Blarg, Impa, Wampa, Dufu, Nu, Jigashimunero. Is that a word or is that literally just written as gibberish? Made to look like words. I'm getting hung. Apparently, there's chapter 2 of Samurai 8 that I haven't checked out yet. But Shonen Jump's like, you should read that. I'm like, I don't want to. It's no use. I have no idea what he's saying. At least I can get a response out of them this time. Wait, did it just... Try again. This time speak slower. Excuse me? Could you, say that again? Gub gub. Gub gub. Alright, I think we should help him. I tried saving them, but it was naive of me. Tentacles were wrapped around me, constricting me as I gasped for breath. Soon, I couldn't move a muscle. So there's one of the bad ends. What's the button to skip them? Cannot end this event. Got a game over. Read all of this before. Abandon the NPC. It appears as though it's making an effort to communicate with us. Oh well, let's move on for now. I guess. We're just gonna abandon it.
Now. My turn.
Eventually, this will give it to us.
All right. Use this. Come on, let's go. Use this. Come on, let's go. Deleted.
All right, leave it to me. Shooting installed. Give him hell.
Firing off. It's over for now. Great work, everyone. Leveled up. Onward.
I should probably use that more often, because that probably has some really cool effects that I can do with it. Alright, what's over here? Alright, what do I got on this part? We have a long chain of passages that I need to go through. Oh, look at this boy. Kill it! Kill it!
Successful ambush. Let's go. All right. Activated. Come on, let's go. Activated. You can win this. Yes! Took you down.
I guess we'll just kill everything then. Is this openable? It is. There we go.
What could this be?
Palace key number 3.
What could this be?
9,000 any.
What could this be?
What could this be? It looks like a door.
What could this be? This might do the trick.
Rusty palace key.
What could this be?
And we're back.
What could this be?
Oh, look at that. A flag. What's the matter? I'm overcome with guilt. About what? Look at how much damage these bugs have done. Destruction waits for us around every corner. This isn't the kind of world I wanted to create. I want to fix this. I want to restore our original vision for World's Odyssey. Yeah, me too. Before we can do that, though, we need to find a way to get you out of the game. Are you okay, Sheena? You look upset. Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. You're so good to me, Lily. Oh, of course. Eureka! That's what's going on, I'm sure of it. Huh? You scared me. You shouldn't shout out of the blue, Mr. Enigma. What's going on? I was checking some of the program code, and I noticed that each time you defeat a martyr, the bugs are slowly being purged one by one. Just as I had hypothesized, the so-called parasites that have been assuming control of the martyrs are the bugs we've been looking for. So we should continue letting our Antoma bugs eat them to bring things back to normal? There's light at the end of the tunnel, Mr. Enigma! Sheena, what do you mean by bugs? Oh, well, all of the broken, distorted locations we visit are the result of the bugs brought upon the world by the Antoma Scourge. So the Antoma that we often speak about is actually just another form of bugs that messed with the natural order of things here. I still don't follow what you're talking about. Is the Antoma not an expression of divine retribution? Nope, Mr. Enigma and I have been looking into things, and it seems like the mysterious events of the last year are the result of these bugs. So by getting rid of the parasites like we did earlier, it seems like the damaged, distorted landscapes are now repairing themselves. Our wish is that sometime soon, the bugs will disappear altogether. Oh, so if the bugs disappear, does that mean the curse of the Antoma will be lifted forever? Yes, yes, yes! Just because we get rid of the bugs, however, there's no guarantee that things will return to how they used to be. Also, for the time being, we have insufficient data to claim that getting rid of the bugs will stop the Entoma. Sorry for the false hope. Don't be. Any possibility is more than enough. If there's even a sliver of hope of lifting the Entoma, then I'll do whatever it takes. I vow to you and to the people of our world. Okay, then I vow to help you too however possible. In any case, keep up the good work, everyone. Continue defeating the martyrs to feed our Entoma bugs whatever parasites we can find. With more data at our disposal, we can plan our next step. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Up the stairs we go. To the second floor we go. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. So there's an event. In there somewhere. We can come in here and save. Also, that door, that's a thing. That is a thing. That is a thing that exists. Okay, no one has any corruption, so I don't have to worry about resetting that. Check for cutscene again. None whatsoever. Nope. You can't jump that high. We're not giants. Oh wait, hold on. We can travel to the West Wing now. Alright. It's over here. Looks like the way to continue on. So we're gonna take a back step and come to here.
What could this be?
I need a key. Hey, buddy. Got a key? Got a key I can borrow?
Attacking first. Let's go.
We'll get it eventually.
All right.
25th time's the charm, right?
You're powering up. Use this. Come on, let's go. Yeah. It's over. Oh, victory!
Maybe it's because I keep killing them.
All right. I'll work harder. What could this be?
This looks like a diary, but the binding isn't like anything I've seen. 3 years diary, 2017 to 2019. I think this year is supposed to take... It's technically 2019, but I really don't know. Just some of the things later that happen make me believe that. Huh? It can't be. How did this get here? Something wrong? Take a look at the cover. Diary, 2017. Wait a second. This says Anno Domini, right? Yeah. Lily, what is the current year? The year is 206, hardest era AD. What's going on? If there's something peculiar about the diary, would you mind filling me in as well? Well, this diary is something that should never have been here in the first place. Wait, Sheena, I don't know if it's a good idea that we tell her about the real world. She may be an NPC, but there's no telling what her AI could do under the influence of the Alice engine. It's too risky. Worst case scenario, disrupting her sequence could allow us to clear the game, but it might not trigger the ending engage. Okay, guess I'll try to think of something. Well, Lily, in the same way that the photo we saw earlier was something that could only be found where I was born, this diary is too. I see. Wherever you are from, it sounds like an advanced civilization. Yeah, but normally my people are very secretive, so it's rare that we'd find technological artifacts outside of our borders. Which is why I was bewildered to find this diary left on the floor like this. And we'll have to drop the subject for now. Our priority is reaching the king, so let's go. Alright. So we don't have a reality event yet. Eventually we will, I guess. I'm surprised that doesn't trigger one. But we'll keep going. something later, so we can't get to that. Feels bad, man. Alright, where can we go? Can we go in here? No, we can't. We got a dude charging at us, though. Bang! Bang, bang!
Now's our chance! Leave it to me!
Alright.
Alright. Activating. I can win this.
Try this again. Maybe not killing him will
Powering
win.
up.
Or not killing everything.
Took you down.
Or not.
The rest to me.
I do need to try and learn Lily's skills, too, for later.
I did it.
Yeah, I'll take on the knights. No, no, no. I don't want these guys to have a turn. They're pains in the butt. Because they can, like, if they reach full corruption, they do get stronger. And they have so much HP.
How's this?
So nothing from that attempt.
We did it! I'm in trouble.
Yep, look at that. We dealt like 1,000 damage to it before. Or so.
What? Leave it to me! Keep going. Scanning.
Yeah, this thing now has like 5,600 HP. Alright, what element are you though? Are you... You're a sun element. So that doesn't help us at all. Actually, no, yes this does. This, and then we'll try that. Let's step on another one.
I've got your back. Powering up. Use this. Powering up. Out of here.
All right, leave it to me.
Blast off. The rest to me.
Oh, nope. Okay, moving the left stick. Change that.
I did it.
Alright, here we go.
Damn.
Apparently learning new skills is hard.
Victory! Great work, everyone. Alright, I'll work harder.
Alright. Can I open this door? Oh, okay. Hold on. Is this treasure chest? Bolate sword, or bolate. I don't know how to pronounce that. Alright, this reduces magic attack, but gives us more attack. I don't think that's a great idea. So a lot of our stuff is magic attack. Should be able to open this door from this side now. I think is there a treasure chest here? Nope. There's one over here, though. Hey. Right.
What could this be?
Now we've opened that door. Go back up. All right, so we got a few rooms to view before we go to the throne room. So obviously, like, we can't leave these rooms unexplored. There's got to be stuff in it. Like an empty room. I thought that was going to miss for a second. I was really scared.
Now. My turn.
All right. We're going to keep trying. We're going to get this thing. We're going to get this thing.
All right. I've got your back. Come on, let's go. Activating. Come on, let's go. Hey. Top. It won't go easy on you.
All right. I think I can hit these three.
I did it.
I got two of them. I can only hit two of them. They're just far enough apart.
Damn.
Ready for battle.
Performed our duty. I'm in trouble. I feel too hot.
Oh no. That's a stun. I don't like that.
Won't go easy on you.
Alright, so one of the things we can do, she is stunned, so she has lost her turn. I'm also gonna do... Well, I'll wait until after this, so let's try this.
I did it. Yeah. No. Damn. Take that.
There we go. She can still knock back enemies in that state.
I don't feel too hot.
Oh no. That's not great. That's not great.
Cover
Let's
Sheena!
go.
That's not great. Where are these enemies at HP wise? I'm gonna take a chance here. I can still revive her, but I'd rather her not die.
Shooting installed! Give him hell!
Firing off. It's over for now.
Okay.
Cover Sheena!
This isn't good.
I have poison. Okay, no, I just thought I saw something. Alright. One more time for the road.
All right. Activated.
We'll
Powering
try
up.
this ability learning.
I've got your powering up. Blast off. That was a close one. Yeah.
She doesn't level up, so she's just gonna heal. Alright, but I can heal her up. I can heal a little bit. Hold on. Can I just use... Can I use... I don't think I can use skills outside of battle, so I'm just gonna heal her this way.
Thank you. What could this be? Hit them! Now's our chance! Let's go!
Alright, maybe not. Should try and learn to do that. Dane, and
All right.
that. Oh, I got a thing from that. Yeah, 92%. That looks
All
good.
right.
That hits literally everything, so I'm good.
Got your... Come on, let's go! Hey!
Alright, leave it to me!
Yeah.
Home run! It's over!
Doesn't matter if I kill everything, I should still be able to learn stuff.
All right! I'll work harder! What could this be?
Okay, still not there yet. Yeah, see that other dude on the other side. Go ahead and run. Cover some distance. Yeah. And remember when they said, like, this is the way to the throne room? I didn't point this out before, but now this giant thing is here. So we can't really do anything with it.
Hit them! Successful ambush! Let's go!
Alright.
All right.
Okay, so we have a 19% chance of that. I really don't want to waste 45 MP on that. So... do that. Hold on.
All right. All right.
Okay, no, so that doesn't work. Do that first, then I think we'll go for
All right.
that. We didn't need to go that far anyway.
Home run!
These invisibles have plot behind them? Yes, they do.
We won!
Ugh, stretch a little bit. Ugh.
Let's keep at it.
Heart is gold.
What could this be?
Bug wings.
What could this be?
An old winged bow. What does that give us? I don't like sacrificing my healer's SP, even if it's for higher agility. She's pretty fine. Like, she's going, like, after Sheena all of the time, so if I can view my status. Where is that? Check status. Like, Sheena's got, what, 92 agility? Yeah, Lily's got 75, so, like, she's right behind her. So I think she's fine. Oh! Look at that, a big boy.
Let's go.
What element is the big boy? Is it one of the two? Is it one of the two? It's not one of the two, but it says a thing. Wait, no. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know what we have for sun element?
All right.
We have a thing called this.
Yeah. Am I a genius or what? Out of here.
I'll see what I can do.
Took you down. It won't go easy on you.
Shooting installed. Give him hell.
Firing off.
I probably should have moved. Whew. I felt that coming for a hot second. I was just like, where is it? Where's the sneeze? Yeah, I definitely need to use shooting more often. I think it's pretty decent.
What could this be?
Even with the 3 shots that I have. Oh my gosh, hi! You were like right there, sir.
Perfect opportunity. Let's go.
Alright. I guess since we're close enough to a restore point.
All right. Use this. Powering up. Activated. You can win this.
Wow, sound cut out there. Interesting.
Yeah. Have I gotten stronger?
Alright. Ogre Cold Brew. That's some good stuff. I did say something about, like, to a friend about the DLC. It's like, you know what? There's, like, the DLC gives you, like, a crap ton of items, but it's basically, like... The items it's given me, I've barely had to touch. I've been able to buy most of my own items. Like, before I got the DLC on PS4, for, like, that had the items in it, I got, like, a bunch of SP restoring stuff. And that was all I got. I've picked up a bunch, but I've barely touched the surface of what I bought. And then I got more, so... Basically, for anyone who's looking to get this game, the free LC basically is ensuring that you don't have to grind a ton. So you can experience the story. And then there is an additional character that I have turned off. Because I don't want it to, like, mess things up. Alright. Throne room. Always explore the corners. There's usually things here. I also like how the healing items are like patch 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. Alright. What was available?
What could this be?
This is where this is where the king is. Let's go inside. Ah! What is this? There are faint blue letters spelled out. Is this some kind of force field? Mr. Enigma. These letters. We can't proceed through here. This must be some kind of a bug. I don't recall generating a player wall beyond this point. He said bug again. I'll have to check the source code. If I can find where the error is, then you should be able to pass through without a problem.
What could this be?
Alright. Ugh. That's basically saying, hey, you should go investigate that diary now. But this is the only time it's getting us to do it, so. Alright. Key item. You got a diary. This is a journal. Alright, so we're going here to Taikaikawa Town, a quiet residential area on the outskirts of Sagami Station.
Hello? Arita, what the hell did you do? Hello? Arita, what the hell did you do? Hello?
I think it bugged out.
What the
Hold
hell
on.
did you do?
We got an actual bug. Or not. Okay. I don't remember that scene. So, there's that. Game did a flip out on this, man. Game was just like, hey. Hey. Remember this? No, you don't. You think it's a bug. Hey. Oh no, is that supposed to be an alarm? Who sets an alarm that says, Arita, what the hell did you do? Oh, I fell asleep again. Good thing I set an alarm. I wonder if she's doing alright. Why don't I check in? Sheena, I've got some news for you. Izanashi! I've been doing some more digging about whether or not it would be more efficient for us to find your body or if we'll have to proceed with the ending engage. I have faith in you, Izanashi. Sure thing. So how are you holding up? Everything's good on my end. My skirt feels a bit loose, but that's about it. Sheena was on screen, and she grabbed the edge of her skirt and began swaying. You know, what is it? Alright, so why? Alright, so why? There are a million better ways you could have said this line. There are a million better ways you could have said this line and gotten something else that you asked for. Why don't you show me something? What? You discovered something out of place in the game, didn't you? That diary from 2017. I want to take a look inside of it. Same goes for the haunted photo of that park. I've been trying to put two and two together, but some eerie stuff is happening on this side. I thought I'd look into the diary as well, but... Hey, are you listening? Izanashi, would you mind not trying to give me a heart attack over here? What? What's got you so upset? You asked to see my diary, right? Well then go ahead. For some reason, a gentle blush appeared on Sheena's cheeks, which she pouted as she held the diary open for me. Oh. I think I skipped a thing. Oh well. Thanks, I'll hang up for now. Just keep up the good work in there. Got it. I wonder why she felt so pouty. Oh well. Okay, there we go. This is what I thought I skipped. So we have text we can't read because we're not Japanese. Unless someone here is Japanese, then you can read it and I can't. I began looking through the pages of the diary, reading the handwritten text as one normally would. But as I flipped through the diary, its contents were becoming more and more unusual. To me, it looked like the work of someone suffering a psychotic breakdown. They're coming. They're coming. The window's broken. There's no light. I've been holding my breath. How did it know that I was here? It's coming. It's coming. Coming. It's coming. It's... Come. Come. Don't open the door. Don't open the door. Please. Don't open it. Don't open it. I'll kill you. Tokyo, Sagami City, Takakawa Town, 239, Sakaki Apartments 204, Shuzo Kitamura. These scribbles are weird as hell, Wait, there's something scribbled in the end here. An address. Is this a real apartment? This journal that had been seemingly generated inside of World's Odyssey had an address written from our world, so I looked it up. To my surprise, it was real. address's location was approximately 10 minutes away from my apartment by bus. The rush of adrenaline made me sick to my stomach, but the picture of the park came to mind. There was no telling what I would find, but if it brought me closer to solving what was going on, I'd have to make the trip. This is the building, Sakaki Apartments. From the outside, it looked no younger than 60 years old, and I was afraid that it would collapse before I could take a look around. Room 204, right? It didn't seem like anyone still lived here, but it wouldn't hurt to knock. Behind the front gate was a small courtyard leading to the apartment's main entrance. The door was decorated with 6 heavy glass window panes, and an old wooden handle in the center of it. I tried grabbing the handle. Oh, it won't open. Locked from the outside. I guess no one's home. Can I help you, young man? Oh, sorry, do you live here? Yes, I'm the landlord here, or used to be. I plan on demolishing the building sometime soon since no one lives in these apartments anymore. I see. Well, I dropped by today because I was hoping to scout out the building. Oh, you too? Are you a manga artist, or a reporter, or something? I don't want to be rude, but I guess it is what it is. Lately, we've had a lot of visitors looking to document other people's misfortunes. But since I plan on demolishing it anyway, it probably doesn't matter. Misfortunes? Did something happen here? Oh, I thought you came because you knew. Knew what? Oh, my apologies, sorry about that. No, I don't mind. Sadly, the other day, there was a murder. A murder? Yes, once the body was discovered, the police force taped everything off, and then came the flood of reporters. It was all over the news. Worst of all, this wasn't the killer's only stop. It sounds like there were other victims in some of the nearby apartments. A breaking and entering situation. Guy was a serial killer. However, since this place was pretty run down and people were moving out left and right anyway, the victim was one of the last tenants here. It was the straw that broke the camel's back for my building. No one was gonna move in here. Word gets around pretty quick, you know? With that said, I've decided to sell the land. If you want to snoop around, then you've got 10 minutes. If it's too dark, feel free to switch any of the lights on. Thank you, you're very kind. No problem at all. The building's getting torn down next month anyway. Years of memories gone in a flash. I gotta hit the bank, so I'll be on my way. Feel free to check the place out. Oh, and one last thing. When you're done, do me a favor and lock the doors. You don't have to wait for me to return. Oh, sure thing. Thanks again. The landlord curled her lips into a weak smile and left without another word. I had assumed that the previous tenant's belongings had been cleaned from the room, so there was no threat for theft or whatnot. I managed to pry the poorly designed door open and walked into the stale, musty hallway. Ugh. It smells like something's rotting in here. Ugh. I can't see anything. Better turn on the light. 204. The room must be on the second floor, right? I traveled up the staircase, each step creaking underneath my feet. A discolored, faded placard was located in the center of the door. 204. This was supposedly the room where Shuzo Kitamura had lived, at least according to the diary. Even with prior approval, I felt somewhat guilty for entering someone's old home. I wiped the sweat from off my brow and shouted out, despite not expecting anyone to answer back. Excuse me! Paper blinds were taped over the windows, leaving the room dim and vacant. The air was stagnant, eliciting a retch from me before I covered my nose with my sleeve. There was a prevailing scent of mildew on account of a leak in the ceiling. My face and hands felt sticky from the humidity, which only made me more uncomfortable. Phew. Well, I was expecting a pool of blood when I turned the lights on, so that's a relief. Like I expected, all of the previous tenants' furniture had been cleared from inside the apartment. It was eerily empty. Welcome back. Ugh. Did I just hear a voice? Or is that someone outside? Ugh. A sudden chill crawled down my spine. I thought for a second that I picked up on a brief whiff of blood inside of this stale, lukewarm room. I've got the creeps. I need to take a photo and hightail it out of here. Huh? What happened? Ah, the lights! I turned on my phone's flashlight and tried flicking the light back on. However, no matter how many times I jostled the switch, the light wouldn't turn back on. The light went out. It was just on a second ago. Wait a sec, is it... Despite my panic, I somehow managed to pull up the screenshots I had taken of the diary for double check what was written. They're coming. They're coming. The window's broken. There's no light. I've been holding my breath. How did it know that I was here? It's coming. Ugh. Someone's walking down the hallway. The owner of this diary, Kitamura, was murdered after writing this. It couldn't be paranormal. I can't run away from this. I fought off any doubt echoing in my mind, and I reached out towards the shadow. The next moment, I saw it. I became the shadow-like thing, and in turn, it became me, smiling as it left the apartment. There's no one who could save me from this fate. Da-doom. We're going to explore all of the ends. All of them. I knew that one was a bad end, though. Start again. If the owner of this diary, Kinemura, was murdered after writing this, run for it. You'll be killed. You'll be killed. You'll be killed. You'll be killed. Where's that voice coming from? I heard it. I know I did. I heard a voice in there. I jumped out of the room, sprinting down the hallway and tripping with nearly every step. Shit. This is no good. Oh, done so soon? Yes, excuse me. Without a doubt in my mind, I saw it. When I jumped out of the room, I saw it lurking in the corner. A human-shaped shadow, like a black mist, hunched over, glaring back at me. I ran back home and immediately sat at my computer. I tried looking up any articles related to murders at the Sakaki apartments, but it was just like the photo of Yamabushi Park. What the hell was that? If it wasn't until afterwards that I had been confronted with something even more terrifying. When I looked back at the photos that I had quickly snapped, I found another mysterious string of letters. It had to be related to whatever had been occurring inside of World's Odyssey, right? The two worlds were now bleeding into one. A tangled web of insanity that was engulfing every aspect of my life. So I'm going to drop a save here. Its tendrils were spreading, infiltrating my reality to an extent that I couldn't control. Can I save here? No, I can't. Okay. You can't save everyone. A lesson learned the hard way. In the real world, a global cyber attack leads to trouble for Arata Mitsunashi's company. A mysterious photo is found in World's Odyssey. Arata Mitsunashi investigates a haunted apartment to search for clues. Not even the bravest of souls could handle this paranormal event. Oh wow, I'm at 54% corruption for Sheena. Yeesh. Alright. Let's see what happens. Actually should save here. Now I discovered something on my last playthrough, and I will show this off here. I won't, or not, like, on the last playthrough sounds like I finished it already. I haven't finished this game yet. And I want to save here, so I don't have to do, like, any of that tech stuff again. Any of it. Yeah, primary playthrough would be better. So we're gonna do this event. I see. I can see. Gods know that's not it. Might as well ask my sheep to do it for me. But not a single one will march onto the Ark. Huh? Father! It seems like the king is still struggling with his sanity. Father! Oh no, Lily, wait! I can save here. Alright, so I'm gonna give you what my thought process is for this. Because I didn't save until like that choice, the last choice we got, I saved at that. So I didn't know how much text was gonna be there. And there wasn't a lot, and I didn't save again. So that this thing screams, oh hey, there's a boss fight coming up. So I do this. I go back to go save.
Sheena, what are you doing? Go after Lily!
I really liked this. I really liked that they did this.
Okay. The door, no! Lily! Lily! Please let me in! Lily!
Seriously?
Begone, foul devil! Child of sin and discord! I shall banish you to the depths of hell and strike you down with my iron hammer!
I also love this voice effect that they got for it.
Repent for your sins against the divine! I shall pray for your soul! Soldiers, show this sinner no mercy! Heavens, grant us the strength to punish those who defy you!
Father!
Submit to the Lord's will!
Right, drawn up.
No more! Please! Have mercy! Lily! Lily! Open the door! Please!
The devil must be killed 3 times for its soul to perish for eternity.
Alright. I will put this in chat. I will put this in chat for you guys, just to make sure. I've put this warning out there.
Sheena, don't look!
Submit to the Lord's will! Stab her. Stab her. Only with a body cleansed by our blades will she enter the gates of heaven.
Oh yeah, it is. I didn't notice that.
Lily! Lily! You've lost your minds! You monsters! How could you do such a thing?
Who dares interrupt our ceremony?
Crap! Sheena, get out of there! The palace is done for!
The door's closing!
What?
Execute her. Slice into her bowels and rip out her entrails for all to see!
Sheena, run!
The kingdom is dead. Our soldiers dead. Your so-called subjects dead. The land, once fertile and brimming with life, withered to nothingness. Die. Die, die, die!
King seems reasonable. Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable. Alright. I did want to do that, though. So I discovered that completely by accident. But yeah, that's one of the things, like, remember, if for those who were being, or there for the first one, EXPN funds do carry over. I don't think it does, though. Like, what it says, I don't think EXPN funds carry over because I had to get levels again. I don't know. I'd have to look at it again. But I do know, like we did with the murderer scene, or the murder scene, it does show you which choice you picked if it was a choice scene. Lily, no, watch out! Father, it's me, Lily! I'm so sorry if this comes as a shock. I've become so consumed with worry about you that I had to escape prison. I accept any and all punishments for breaking the law. Before that, though, I just wanted to see you for myself, Father. Lily, are you alive? Huh? Yes, I'm safe and sound, Father. Hope is falling in short supply, Father. Your people, our people, need you to rouse them. They depend upon you.
How? Are you alive?
Huh?
The kingdom is dead. Our soldiers dead. Your so-called subjects dead. The land, once fertile and brimming with life, withered to nothingness. You are the one who murdered my wife. Off with your head!
Is that the king?
We were too late. The king's mind is deteriorated beyond recognition. His body has simply followed suit.
No, that can't be. Father! I can't keep doing that. It's gonna hurt my throat. No!
Just what the hell is that thing?
Lily, get back! Lily, snap out of it! What am I to do?
It's trying to eat the king!
Father! No! Let me go, Sheena. Father! Father! You can't get close to him. I know it's hard, but the king is no longer...
Lily, is that you, my child? My sight has been stripped from me. I've become hard of hearing.
Father, are you still in there? Is that really you? Your heart burns with love. I believe that you could never have murdered the Queen. Ugh. I always knew that my will is being manipulated by large, more sinister forces. You must forgive me, my child. I am truly sorry. Father! War accomplishes nothing. It is a virus that consumes you, that strangles your wayward heart until it's too late. Once the evil takes hold of you, the crown will lose its power. The kingdom will seek beneath the ground, and our future will fade into darkness. Lily, gazing upon your gentle face makes my heart swell for the last time. I've wanted to apologize for so long. Father, take care of this kingdom and of its people. Lead them into a better tomorrow. Do not make the same mistakes as me. My beloved daughter. Father! No. Father. Father! It's coming. Get ready. Lily, hang in there. You have to stand up for the king's sake. I'll avenge you, Father. What the hell was that? I've never seen anything like it. Me neither. This has to be the work of some third-party hacker. Maybe that monster is the result of some kind of bug mutation. God damn it, it's bigger than any Entoma we've seen thus far. Maybe Entoma Queen would be an apt name for it, no? Why Queen? Well, she's enormous. I'd liken her to a queen bee, or perhaps an ant queen. Let's destroy it. Huh? Lily? There was a blood splatter thing there, yeah?
Talk about intimidating. Let's go. Identifying enemies' weak points. All right.
The Entoma bug-based? Yes, I believe so. The Entoma. Yep. It's Entoma. Entomology, I believe. I believe that's the study of insects. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That's not great. I forgot you counted those. That's not great.
Catch me. It won't go easy on you.
Alright, well this is an easy boss battle because I have this skill now.
Alright. Hey! Got him! Blast off! We won! Leveled up!
Look at that, leveled up 3 times each. Look at that easy fight because we unlocked this skill that was super good.
Lily,
that's why messing with the flash drive is really good. It's like, even if you get that 20... See, it's the lower the chance, the more likely it's going to be, like, stupidly good for your level. So, like, we got that 20% chance for that. Probably would have been, like, a 25% chance now. But it's like, you know, I think it was... Rokuden that we got earlier, that was like a 90% chance. I'm like, that's really good, but it's not like amazing. It's not gonna like, you know, 2-turn a boss like we just did.
Yes, somehow. Look, There's something floating. It looks like a light.
It doesn't seem to resemble the parasites that we found in the past. Would you mind grabbing it for me?
Just a moment. Huh? What are you doing?
Oh, wait, Bundy! Don't just scarf it down! Stop!
It sounds so adorable, but I know it's eating like something alive.
Oh, man. Damn thing must have been starving. Sheena? What's the matter? Snap out of it! Sheena!
Sheena! Who is that? Sheena! Mr. Enigma? Lily? Are you alright, Sheena? Can you move at all? Or are you hurt? How many fingers am I holding up? Mr. Enigma, you don't really have any fingers. But I don't think I'm injured at all. I see. Man, don't scare me like that. You really freaked me out back there. I'm sorry for worrying you. Huh? I was dreaming. Dreaming? Just now? Everything went black, and I was all alone. I dreamt that I was stuck by myself in some sad place, hugging a tiny ball of light. A sad place? Can you be more specific? I don't know anything else, just how it felt. Does the place seem familiar to you at all? No, but I couldn't help but feel nostalgic nonetheless. It's hard for me. I see. Sadness and nostalgia. My guess is that your lost memories are returning to you in fragments, slowly but surely coming together. Sheena, I'm so glad you're alright. Hey, Lily, right back at you. How are you so noble and brave? The king, I mean, your father, couldn't be saved. Yes, he... Lily. Insert crying noises here because I don't want to yell. And I'm bad at crying noises. Ugh.
Lily, are you holding up okay? Yes. Please excuse me for losing myself. You don't have to bottle up your emotions. Crying when you're in pain is perfectly normal. In fact, you're welcome to lean on my shoulder whenever you need it. Thank you so much.
Princess!
Chief Knight Gilsura? You've brought the others too. Were you alive this whole time?
Yes, milady. By the time we had arrived from our expedition, the palace was lost in a state of turmoil. Although we were able to get to the king's chamber, it was horrific in there. Forgive me, milady. Where is His Majesty?
Allow me to explain.
And who might you be?
Let's just say that I'm a friend of the princess, who helped her dispose of the monsters inside of the castle.
Oh. And you have my thanks for aiding the princess.
Oh, well, I'm just relieved that it doesn't seem like you're about to whisk her away back to prison.
Don't remind me.
I'm happy to hear she still has allies. Let's cut to the chase. The king and all his guards were murdered by a swarm of martyrs in Antoma flooding the castle.
What? Is that true?
Yes. hit us.
This must be some sick joke. How am I supposed to take some charlatan dressed in a bear costume seriously? He's playing a trick on us.
That's right! How dare you claim that His Majesty is dead? Calm yourselves, men. Hold your tongues.
But I...
Princess, does this bear speak the truth?
Yes. I was present when my father passed away.
Very well.
Okay, let's discuss what should be done next. Lily, what is it that you want to do?
I wish to carry out my father's will and rebuild this kingdom for the good of my people. Before I can do so, however, we must rid our world of the Entoma. What occurred here can never happen again. More importantly, we must discover what became of the other survivors from the attack 1 year ago. I feel so powerless, though. I have no faith in myself to defeat the martyrs or the Entoma on my own. So, I must ask a favor of you all. You are journeying to find a way to destroy the Entoma once and for all, right? Would you mind if I joined you on your journey?
Not at all.
Of course you can. In fact, I thought you'd never ask.
Messages.
Oh, but if you're the queen now, then wouldn't the kingdom need you, Lily?
That's actually aptly timed, but I do want to get through this.
Gilsura,
Leave everything to me. We shall await your safe return patiently, Your Majesty.
I appreciate your understanding. I promise that I won't return without a solution to deal with the Entoma for our people.
Good luck out there, milady. We'll be on our way now. Man, that guy was intimidating. Talk about convincing character design.
They're gone. Yes, the kingdom is in good hands. There are many citizens whom I trust to lead our people, who have withstood the madness of the Entoma. Got it. In that case, Lily, let's get out of here. Okay. Oh, Lily, you're such a sweetheart. There. Oh, what's gotten into me? I'm sorry. You have nothing to apologize for. Being your shoulder to cry on makes me smile. We can do it anytime you want. Do what anytime I want? How forward of you.
We should head out soon, yeah? I don't want to interrupt another lovey-dovey moment, but there's still a lot we need to cover.
Lovey-dovey? I'm so sorry. Huh?
Okay, so we're currently heading for the mystical sky capital, Odyssea.
Odyssea? I thought the mystical sky capital only existed in legends. The land nestled above the clouds, yes? Does such a place really exist? Of course it does. This might sound like hearsay, but there are plenty of records about people who had reached it in the past. According to folklore, the gates to Odyssea will only open for whomever can defeat Heaven's messenger. For now, our best shot at removing the Entoma would be to purge the martyrs and the rest of the bugs from this world. Still, we might not have time to remove each and every bug we find. If there really is someone there in Odyssea, then maybe we could convince them to reverse the Entoma. But Heaven's messenger was the beast responsible for the Entoma scourge, right? How do any of us stand a chance at defeating it? About that, if God himself spawned this beast, then it could just as easily be resurrected. Either way, dead or not, finding it might be the only chance to enter Odyssea. We need to do whatever it takes to get in. That's so cool! Huh? You've lit a fire inside of me. I can't live in fear of Heaven's messenger if you're by my side. You're amazing, Sheena! She's squeezing my hand. Lily seems awfully determined.
It's settled then. Sheena, do you know the shortest route to Odyssea?
Oh, I know. In order to reach Odysseia, we'll have to access the terminal. First, we need to reach Rosaria Forest, where the elves live. Rosaria Forest is just beyond Hardis's neighbor, Sturful.
All right, let's start there. Time to make our move, everyone.
Yes! Sheena? Are you a master adventurer? Oh, not at all. I'm kind of a beginner, actually. Then how you know the path to reach Odysseia? Well, because I create...
Sheena?
What? Oh, I meant I studied a lot of books detailing Odysseia's history. I see. You've developed a passion for traveling that stems from a healthy thirst for knowledge. It seems I've got a lot of reading to do. That was a close one. Thank you, Mizunashi.
Jeez, think before you speak next time, okay?
I'm sorry. Mizunashi, about Heaven's Messenger. We never programmed any monster capable of doing catastrophic damage like that in World's Odyssey.
Wait, do you mean to suggest that Heaven's Messenger has been corrupted by bugs too?
Not corrupted by the bugs, but maybe it was the catalyst for where the rest of the bugs are coming from. I mean, none of the strange happenings occurred until after Heaven's Messenger ripped the sky open.
Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. For now, we'll have to progress through the game normally and reach Odysseia once we've dealt with Heaven's Messenger.
Roger.
Alright, we completed chapter 1. So I can't save here. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. This trail should lead us right to Starfall. I'm so excited. Okay. A little excitement is well and dandy, but don't let your guard down, okay? From what I can see on the world map, there are no towns between here and Starfall, and topography readings tell me that there are mountains on all sides of you. The entire area is swarming with bugs, so be on the lookout for martyrs. Just be careful, you two. You're not coming with us, Mr. Enigma? I have to take care of something, but I'll return later. Just so we're clear, don't become lazy and let bugs ambush you while I'm gone, got it? Hey! He left. See, get off. Sometimes Mr. Enigma's such a jerk. But I think he was just trying to warn us, no? Even so, he could have been a little nicer about it. On top of that, he completely cut me off and disappeared before I can get my word in. Talk about rude. I wonder if he hates me. It doesn't look like that to me. From my perspective, the two of you seem really close most of the time. Enigma's always looking out for you, Sheena. I can tell you care a lot about him, too. No. You can't just ship two people together without any development? That's bad writing. Huh? Bad writing? What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. Generally speaking, a writer is a storyteller. Maybe calling them a bard would be more appropriate. In other words, a writer is in charge of the show. Got it. That's right. That's beside the point for now, though. Come on, we need to make progress to show Mr. Enigma. You're right. Another close call. Lily might be an NPC, but I'm starting to think she might be too clever for me. I do want to go save, so that's why I'm going back here. This just puts us back in the dungeon. There's no actual towns in this game, which is unfortunate, but makes it easy for us to go where we need to go. That's this one. I keep thinking it's the other one. Alright, but we're going just at 3 hours, though. And I got food waiting, my headset's beeping at me, it's just like the perfect time. So, we're gonna do... Alright, so we got one Sam Leonhardt who is playing... Is it underscore? Yeah. He is playing Tales of Vesperia. I unfortunately won't be able to join because I'm planning on staying blind on that game. So, go give him some love. Get the Dragon 2 love. Get whatever love emote you got. If it's just a generic heart, do it. I will see you guys tomorrow with either this or a cave story. And if I'm feeling cave story, I'll say so in my Discord. You guys have a great night, and you take care. Start that raid counter while I get this window open. Alright, you guys take care.